Flora stepped through a time door that took her to a world she had never seen before. It was a place that she never thought could be real.
Hey!
Where is this? Van, impossible! Nick, you too! What's going on? Everything is too real to be a dream.
That's right. There is no dream. We've traveled through time to my world.
Is this true? Are you saying you tricked me? Did you hug all pirate fairies in a mean way?
It's not like that. Flora, please listen to my explanation.
I must make you pay.
Stop. You're not allowed to use weapons to attack this man.
Like this?
Come with us to the station to resolve this issue.
Let me out! Quickly, you strange people!
We can't find any information about her. Maybe that lady is mentally ill. Look at her clothes. Poor thing.
Flora had to calm down in this situation. Charlie was feeling very confused and worried. After all the trouble that the pirate fairies were facing seemed to be caused by his arrival, and Charlie had the chance to explain everything. Actually, Charlie was a young and talented scientist. He was devoted to the organization. One day, Charlie found out that the organization he thought was good was actually planning something very bad. They wanted to use Charlie's time machine to mess up his story. They wanted to go back in time and take all the good stuff for themselves. Charlie could not let that happen, so he traveled through time and hid all the machines he made in Flora time period in the Caribbean Sea so that no one could find them. When Flora found out what was happening, even though she did not trust Charlie, she knew that he was the only one who could save her. Don't get your hopes up, I don't trust you. You're the reason the pirate fairies had problems.
I know. Please give me a chance to make things right. I don't understand why the oil spill happened, but I can fix it.
How?
Matthew, the bad guy I told you about, still has a copy of the machine I was working on. If we can get that copy, we can use it to go back to the time before the pirate fairies happened. We can fix all mistakes.
As quickly as a flash, the pirate fairy appeared boldly in front of Matthew. Hate you, but Bali, it's time to give back the USB drive.
Do you want this? Then come here and take it.
Flora became the first female pirate for a reason. Even though she was small, she could pick up the bad guys with just a few bunches.
Hey, kiddo, that's too much trouble.
Okay, I'm sorry. I know it's my fault. It's because someone told me to do it.
Who?
I don't know. Maybe a person who has wings. Hurry up! Open the time door quickly! He's almost here!
Wait, I need to make a copy before we can use it.
This is troublesome.
Goodbye, Big Belly Matthew.
Huh?
No, you brass.
Charlie finally fixed the time door and was ready to open it again to go back in time to before the pirate fairy's family had problems. Isn't that Joseph?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Joseph was the bad guy who caused all the trouble for the pirate fairies. He didn't like how Flora was in charge. He wanted the pirates to steal from the citizens and keep everything for themselves. When Charlie came along, he saw a chance to cause trouble and plump Charlie. Just in time to stop Joseph's backflame. The efforts of humans and fairies from two different eras saved many pirate fairies and other lands from danger. I'm sorry, Charlie. I'm sorry. I didn't trust you until the very end.
No, Pirate Queen. I'm the one who causes all the problems. Thank you for giving me a chance to make things right. What are they saying? Probably angry at each other.
Not many people the timeless story of the two of them, Charlie and Flora. It's time for them to say goodbye. But with that time-traveling treasure, a secret friendship across time still exists between them. The Legend of the Spider Fairy. Long ago, there was rumors that Spider-Man was evil and scary. These rumors spread far and wide, and people started to believe them. Therefore, Spider-Man was often treated badly and looked down even by other creatures.
Hello? You have really beautiful hair.
Stay away. You can't play with them. Spider people aren't good. Because of that, many Spider-Men got mad and didn't care anymore. They didn't want to be friends with other creatures or feel bad for them.
We are bad guys in their eyes anyway. That's right. Then we make them look bad.
It looked like Spider-Man never connected with other creatures, but nobody knew there was still some Spider-Man who were secretly friends with others. Prince Orba was a child of King Muda, and he was going to be king next. From a young age, the friends were wiser than others and had a special passion for learning about science. Therefore, he did not believe in unfounded rumors.
You are so skillful. I've never seen such bright designs on a scarf before.
Is the friends talking to me?
Is there anyone else here besides us?
Prince Orba. Hold on, you're hugged.
Wow, this accessory really goes well with my outfit. Haha, thank you.
Since then, they became really close. They even started to look at each other in a special way. But the happiness didn't last long before something happened. The king was very angry when he learned of the Prince and Linda's relationship.
Alba, why are you friends with that bad person? But father, she's really nice. I think if you met her, you'd like her too. Stop talking. She's just trying to trick you. Spider people have always been mean and sneaky. You can't be friends with someone like that. Remember, you will be king someday. Dear Princess Alpa, it's almost time. Please prepare quickly to meet Princess Phila. What? Who is that? Why don't we know anything? Dear Prince, that is the king's order.
The king didn't want the prince to be with Linda, so he set him up with a princess from nearby kingdom. The prince wasn't happy about it, but he knew he had to be good prince and keep the peace. He met Phila, but he still loved Linda the most. To make the countries even closer friends, the king next door sent Princess Phila to stay for a visit. Everyone at the palace loved Princess Phila right away. She was kind, beautiful, and always cared about others. The prince really liked Princess Phila too, but he already loved someone else. He couldn't be mean to such a nice girl by pretending to love her back. One night, the prince wanted to see Phila and tell her everything.
Oh.
But before he could even open his mouth, there was a big mess in the palace.
King, king, he's gone. Everyone.
Your father, some strain came in here. He chased him and then disappeared into the night.
Oh.
Quick, go help your father.
Mom, don't worry. I promise to bring Dad back safely.
The prince led his soldiers out of the city. Even though it was dark, they followed the king's traces.
Hey.
King, where are you? My king!
The prince followed the footprints to a big empty cave. He could see a way in, but it was blocked by queer cobwebs. The further he went inside, the thicker the webs got. Going deep into the cave, something really scary happened right before his eyes. The girl he's always thought about was the one hugging his dad.
Dad was right all along. The rumors about you spider people are true. I shouldn't have believed you.
Friends, listen to me.
Let my father go now.
I can't do now. Without letting Linda say more, the prince ordered the soldiers to attack to save his father. Many arrows flew towards Linda. With the spider's natural skills, she was able to prevent the prince's attack for a little while. By the time the soldiers cut through the sticky webs, Linda and the king had been gone. Following the footprints, all of a sudden he realized,
Is this the way back to the palace? Hurry up!
because he went back to the palace just in time. Oba saw something that he never even dreamed of. Don't wait for the king anymore. He's already dead. You... It turns out that everything was a plan by Phila and her father to take over the country. King Muda was known as a talented and brave man. Unable to find directly, Phila gave him a bad dream that made him sick. I will prepare the party myself. You can take some time to rest. Really, Princess, you are so kind. When the time came, she sent someone to kill the king.
Huh?
Hey!
It's been a few days without any news from him. I don't know what's going on. Just when Lena was in danger and trying to find a way to meet the prince, she saw everything that happened.
Huh?
King, please wake up. Thorny boss, we have to hurry. The king was taken far away from the bad guys. If you sign the agreement to become our servant, you will be able to keep your life, dear mother-in-law. Never. I would rather die than give our country to your family. Why are you here now?
If I wasn't here, how could I see your true face?
It's not that easy, Oba. If you kill me, your father won't be able to leave either.
You... What if I don't need it anymore, Philip? Father, Linda. Oba, I'm strong now. All thanks to Linda for saving me. Quick, look her up in the dark room.
After everything that happened, Oba felt bad for not trusting Linda. Even the king, queen, and everyone else learned they was wrong about the spider people. Because Linda was so brave and truthful, people finally stopped being scared of the spider people after all those years. For the first time ever, a human and a spider fairy got married. Linda and Prince Oba were very happy on their wedding day. They later became one of the wisest and fairest kings and queens in history of the kingdom. A long time ago, in a beautiful town, there lived a very happy couple. They had a beautiful daughter together.
My sweet little girl, you shine as bright as the moon. From now on, your name will be Moon.
Moon lived happily with her parents until she was 10 years old. One rainy night, her daddy came home soaked with wounds on his body. He gave Moon a special necklace with strange words. Then he had to leave again. Daddy! Daddy!
My dear daughter, I will be back soon. Take care of your mom while I am away.
Moon's mom was sad and wanted Dad to stay, but he had to leave in the rain. After her father left, Moon's mother had time to be lost in thought and sorrow. Remembering her father's words, Moon grew up to be her mother's sport. They had been learning on each other to live. Then 6 years flew by. It was Moon's 16th birthday. She lit the candles on her cake, but before she could make a wish, the candles blew out. A scary shadow flew around outside the window. By the dead end. Suddenly, Moon's necklace started to lift up. The shadow got scared and flew away. Moon and her mom were safe. We have to move, Moon! Moon didn't want to, but she listened to her mom. Before they left, she looked at her house one last time. She was sad to leave. On the day they moved in, a nice boy from next door came to help them carry their things. Thank you. Do you live close by? Would you like to come in for some cookies?
I am Philip, and I live next door. If you need help, just ask me. I like cookies.
Ever since Philip became Moon's friend, their house felt much happier. They played together all the time, and Moon wasn't so shy anymore. But there was one problem. Ever since they moved, Moon had been having scary dreams. Sometimes she wake up and she saw shadows flying around her window. I'm so scared, Philip. I keep dreaming of this shadow chasing me to a place I don't even know.
When did this dream start, Moon?
From the first day I moved here, I started having strange dreams.
Maybe this house has a secret. Do you want to find it with me?
Okay, let's go. Moon and Philip went to the top of the house. There was an old room there.
Oh.
They went inside. The room was full of old things. There was dust on everything. They went further into the room. They saw a door. The door was behind a pile of tables and boxes. Philip opened the door. He saw a staircase. That's strange. This is the attic room. I wonder where the staircase leads to.
I don't know. This house is full of surprises. Are you scared, Moon?
No, this is my mom's house, and I have to find out the truth. The stair led to the secret way. When they stepped on both, it was like they had entered a new world. The room in the mirror with all the animals made of mirrors made them dizzy, and they couldn't find the way out until they heard a noise in the corner of the room.
Hello? Are you Moon?
Yes, how did you know my name?
I'm a fairy who watches over this house. I knew the very first person who wore that cool necklace you have on. There's a dark forest outside, and I gotta warn you, it's not a good place to play. There are things there that could hurt you.
The two kids pretended to pay attention to the fairy story. When it was nighttime, they snuck out of their house and went to the forest. They were walking into the forest when they suddenly hit a wall which was unable to be seen. The wall was so strong that it pushed them back out of the forest. Suddenly, a dark shadow showed up and attacked them. Luckily, the little fairy appeared just in time and fought off the shadow. The little fairy turned back and sighed as she looked at them. What's this forest hiding anyway?
You are very brave. Maybe a little too brave. This forest protects a magical stone that can do amazing things. Your dad even died trying to keep it safe from the bad guys in the kingdom. Lately, I've had a bad feeling that the bad king is coming back. I wanted to get the stone myself before he did, but I couldn't get past the forest magic.
Moon was sad to hear about her father. She didn't want to cry, so she held her hands tightly. Her bracelet lit up brightly once more. Strange symbol appeared, and a door opened to the forest. The fairy wanted to go along, but Moon and Philip wanted to go with him. They walked carefully through the dark forest. Suddenly, they saw bright eye in the bushes. the mean ghosts were following them. The ghosts attacked them. The three ones tried to run away, but the ghosts were too fast. Suddenly, a loud noise came from the cave far away. The noise was so loud that it shook the ground. The ghosts were so scared that they ran away.
What was that loud noise?
I don't know, but it was good. It makes the ghosts go away. The old fairy looked worried. He looked far away, like he knew something bad was going to happen. The three ones continued on their trip. They went to a deep cave where a special stone was hidden. But an unknown person in a black cloak was faster than them and got the stone. They thought the person was Bat King, so they attacked. But when the person turned around, Moon was surprised to see that it was her father. She had been missing him very much. Dad, you've been here all this time? Moon ran to hug her dad, but something was wrong. He wasn't acting like himself anymore. A bad demon was controlling him. The demon pushed Moon away and wanted to hug the others.
That is the worst. Moon, that's not your dad anymore. It's a demon. I will make a trap to catch him. We're trying to trick him inside.
The fairy quickly did her magic trick. Moon attacked her father from behind. She hugged him and jumped into the magic circle. That guy was stuck in the magic circle and it really hurt. He yelled and screamed, trying his hardest to get out. But Moon held on with all her might even though he was breathing fire at her.
Moon, let him go. If you keep this up, you will die.
No, Philip. Even though he's controlled by the demon, he's still my father. I will stay here with him until the end. Moon hugged her father and sang the song he used to sing to her before. She went to sleep when she was little. When the song ended, her father woke up. He shouted and broke the seal. He looked at Moon and held out his hand. The magic stone on his hand and the necklace on Moon's neck lit up at the same time, creating a powerful force that got the Demon King's soul away.
Thank you, my daughter. You did a great job. I put too much responsibility on you, didn't I? I'm sorry. I found the bad guy a long time ago, but he was too strong and he trapped me. The stone on the necklace I gave you is the last piece he needs to finish his bad magic.
Dad, I remember so much now. With the bad guy gone, everything went back to normal. Moon's mom was super happy to see her husband again. And they all lived happily ever after. Long ago, there were two twin princesses named Nancy and Mary. The king and queen loved them so much. They didn't have any friends, so one of the princes would get to be the queen next. Because of that, the king and queen wanted Nancy and Mary to learn everything they needed to be good rulers. They had lots of lessons, but unlike Nancy, who was super strong and good at everything, Mary was kind and gentle. She wasn't too excited about all the queen training. She'd rather just play and have fun. So class is over. Now you can go play. As they got older, Nancy became more and more like a queen. She was strong, smart, and always knew what to do. Mary, on the other hand, loved to have fun and play games. Even though they were sisters, they were very different. Being queen is a really big job, and the king and queen knew Nancy would need all the help she could get. They hoped that someday, Mary would learn and grow too, so they could be a great queen team together.
Mary, being a princess is important. You have to learn how to take care of the kingdom someday.
Huh?
Mary felt sadder and sadder. She tried really hard to be the kind of princess parents wanted, but it just wasn't working. Because of that, she didn't feel as close to them anymore and wasn't as happy as she used to be. I wonder if Mom and Dad even love me anymore. Mary ran through an old warehouse. Suddenly, she stopped. She felt like a secret was hidden nearby, calling out to her. Mary was curious when she saw a mirror there. It was covered with a glow and had a lot of cobwebs and dust around it. Mary pulled off the glow and was startled to see that the girl in the mirror was a completely different person. "Hello, May. Who are you? Why are you in there?" "I'm Janie, the person who lives in this mirror. I have no friends or relatives and I can't get out of here. It's just like me. I have a family, but no one cares about me because I'm nothing outstanding." "Princess, come see what I have. It's a special present to make you feel better after everything that's happened." "Into the mirror? The time in the mirrors is only 1 hour. You can still return home at any time." Mary wanted a hiding place. So she said yes to Jenny. Mary stepped into the mirror. She was amazed by the beauty of the place. There was endless green fields and tall waterfalls that poured down candy. "Everything here can be eaten." So magical. Jenny took Mary to a different castle. It was a perfect copy of Mary's old house. "This is a gift I gave you. Time has begun to pass." Mary entered the castle and saw that everything was familiar. The king and queen were both there. But the difference was that the king and queen's arms were both made of bone. "Daughter."
Welcome back home.
The king and queen held a party for Mary. It had been a long since Mary had had a warm meal full of her parents' love instead of the pressure to achieve success to become queen. Suddenly, the clock stopped. Time was up. "Come on, Mary." In the real world, the king and queen are really worried about Mary and can't find her anywhere.
Oh no, where's Mary? She must be having too much fun again and doesn't want to practice.
"Please calm down. We'll find Mary soon. This time, she will have a big time out for making us worry." "Mom, Dad, Mary's back. Where are you going? We're all so worried about you."
Mary, where have you been? If you don't tell us why you left, you will have to stay in your room for a while.
"It doesn't matter why I left. Nothing I do seems to be good enough for you anyway." "Mary, Mary." At night, Mary secretly went to the warehouse to meet Janie and asked Janie to let her into the mirror world to meet her parents. In this mirror world, Mary's mom and dad were so happy to see her. They gave her everything she didn't have in the real world. The king built a whole garden filled with beautiful flowers just for Mary. The queen cooked delicious meals for Mary. They also took Mary on fun outings and picnics. I want to stay here forever. I don't want to go back to that cold house anymore. Mary's words were the key to helping Jenny get out. She just needed someone to replace her in this mirror world. In the real world, the king and queen was having a hard time looking for her again. Mary, where are you? The king suddenly saw a diary on the princess' table, in which Mary had written many of her wishes, wishing to be closer to her parents and to live a normal life. Those were simple things that Mary did not have. We weren't very nice to Mary. We made her sad. Dad, Mom, I'm sorry for making you worry. As long as you're okay, that's all that matters, sweetie. We're so happy to see you safe. However, after that, Mary had many strange actions. Mary didn't like looking in mirrors, so every mirror in the castle was taken away. They even had to replace her fancy gold dishes with plain wooden ones because they reflected too much. One day, the queen took Mary for a walk. The queen looked down at the water. She saw another Mary looking back at her. It scared her so much, but she pretended to be brave. She was sure that the girl in front of her is hiding Mary somewhere. The queen told the king the truth that Mary was a fake. That night, the two decided to follow Mary. Mary went to the mirror and pointed and jumped into it. The queen recognized the mirror. It was a special mirror that she used to love when she was pregnant. She thought it was a treasure and she used to look at it every day. But then she found other mirrors that she liked better. So she put this one in the warehouse. The magic mirror changed and made a new person. Her name was Janie. She wanted to live in the real world and she wanted to be a princess like Mary. In the mirror world, the pretend Mary changed into who she really was, Janie. But Mary didn't know she was stuck there yet. Suddenly, the king rushed in and pushed Janie away to save Mary. Let's run! No, I'm not going back. I'm loved more here than with my parents. Are you sure?
Don't touch my daughter.
Angry Janie raised the mirror to make more fake image, but the queen stopped her. Get out of here, Mom and Dad. Don't try to get out. Mary and her parents went to the special door that took them between worlds. But there wasn't any light on the mirror like there usually were. Mary looked at the little mirror in her hand, then bravely pressed it right against the big mirror. No! The mirror was shut, cracked, and broke. They got out from the scary mirror world. I'm sorry, we were just careless and selfish. Dad, Mom, Mary, I look everywhere for you. I thought I would never see you again. I'm the one who's wrong, Mary. I'm sorry. I wanted you to grow up strong, so I was always taught on you. From then on, both Mary and Nancy got to do the things they loved best and help the kingdom in their own special ways. Melissa is the little daughter of Mary's family. They are the middle-class family who live outside the city. Melissa has lots of energy, but she always listens well. Her parents love her dearly. The family lived happily in their house. They didn't know that someone was watching them from the forest. The mother climbed over 7 mountains to find the cave where her daughter's footprints were. So sad. Where the mother would find her daughter? The story will be continued tomorrow. But now it's time to go to bed, my dear daughter. Mario gave her little girl a kiss on her forehead and said good night. Melissa fell asleep, still thinking about how the story ended. Maybe they didn't know, but the bedtime story they just read would happen to them in the next few days. The next morning, Melissa's mother went to wake her up, but she wasn't in bed. The window was broken, and there was a piece of Melissa's shirt stuck on the glass. Seeing a bit of blood on the glass, Marie was afraid something bad might happen. Melissa! Where's Melissa? Everyone in the neighborhood quickly learned that Melissa was gone. They have looked for her all day and all night, from one end of the street all the way to the forest, but they couldn't find her anywhere. Melissa! Melissa!
Melissa! Melissa! Melissa!
Melissa had been missing for 7 days. No one knew where she was. The people looking for her were getting to give up. Some people were telling Melissa's parents to stop looking for her. Others were praying for Melissa to be found. Maybe she's not here anymore.
Maybe she's not here anymore.
Poor her.
Poor her. No news. It's hard to think how a 7-year-old child could be safe.
Because of that, Maria was very sad. She stayed in her daughter's room all day, holding the book she was reading to her and crying. Once upon a time, once upon a time. Time passed and people thought Melissa was gone. Life in the neighborhood went back to normal. But her mother's heart was broken. Maria was very sad because she couldn't find her daughter. She went to a lake in the forest and jumped in. She hoped to find her daughter in heaven. Maria went down slowly into the lake. She didn't find it, and her mind kept thinking about her daughter's face. Deep inside, she wished with all her heart to see her daughter again someday. Maria went down to the bottom of the lake. Then something magical happened. Shiny creatures started to fly around her. A big swirl of water appeared. A water demon with a dark cape came out and offered her a deal.
Are you willing to give up your life to find your daughter?
I agree. As long as I can see my daughter, I'm willing to do anyway. The deal was made. The water demon would give Maria directions to find her daughter, but she would have to pay with her life. A big whirlpool spun around Maria, bringing her back to the ground. What just happened? Is this real or a dream? Maria opened her eyes. Even though it wasn't a very clear chance, she knew she had to take it to find her daughter. Why does the way back look so different? Maybe I'm turned around. This thick fog makes it hard to see. When Maria was trying to find her child in the dark, the goddess of darkness appeared and asked her, "Do you want to find your child? So give me your shiny hair, and I will show you where Dad is going. Please take what you want and let me see my daughter." Without thinking, the mother cut off her hair and gave it to the scary Shadow Queen. "Hurry up, otherwise you won't be able to catch up with him." The mother kept walking and came across a strange bush that seemed to be talking.
Do you want to find your child? So hug me tightly with your warm body. I will tell you where death is taking your child.
Mario wrapped her arm around the bush, holding on tight. Even though the sharp points hurt her skin, it seemed like the pain didn't matter anymore. The push felt happy and loved, just like it had always wanted. It happy pointed at a branch in the direction the mother should go.
Continue to far lake. If you are lucky, you can catch up with death.
The mother finally saw Dad, but was separated by the lake. On the other side of the bank, the girl's image slowly faded away. The mother sat down sadly, tears streaming down her face. Melissa, Melissa. At this time, the lake spoke up.
Do you want to fight your child? Then give me your clear device, and it will help you cross the lake.
I want to see my daughter with my own eyes. But if this is the only thing you need, I'll give it to you so I can hug her again. Having finished speaking, the mother took her eyes and threw them into the lake. All of a sudden, the lake opened up, making a way for the mother to walk through. She didn't look pretty anymore. Her hair was messy, her clothes were ripped, and her body was full of warts. But she walked on the path the water made, with the waves helping her along. The mother finally found Dad and her daughter. Melissa, Melissa, my dear.
Look closely. That's your mommy. She looks a little different now, but she still loves you very much. Would you rather stay with me or go see your mommy?
Are you mommy? In the past, the mother and the dad were actually friends. They would bow along when they were little, just like lost puppies. They became best friends, took care of each other, and promised to always be close, like family. One day, Mariel's life changed when she met a special family who wanted to adopt a child. Thanks. Where'd you live? Your parents must be so proud of you. My parents, they are no longer in this world. I live on this street. Look at her. She's so good and cute. Do you think we could?
I understand your wish.
The kind couple took Mariel home to live with them and love her just like their own child. But Mariel forgot about the promise she made that year. Even when she saw her old friends on the street, she pretended not to see them.
Sister, I look for you everywhere. I thought something had happened to you.
Get away! We're different now. I don't know someone like you.
Don't you miss me? I miss you so much. What's the matter, daughter?
No, it's nothing. Just a child beggar.
Huh?
After that, the boy stopped visiting his big sister. His anger made him want to do bad things. In the end, he decided to work for the bad guys. Please let me go back to my mommy. She did so much for me. Even though she might not feel as strong anymore, she's still my best mom ever, and I want to help her out. The dad almost cried, but nobody saw. Deep down, he felt happy with a secret smile. In fact, the water demon, the goddess of darkness, the talking dust, and the river were all transformed by the dad. The dad was a lonely soul lacking his mother love. He was jealous, so he took Melissa away from her mother's arms. He also wanted to get back at his sister. Because the mother never gave up, he finally understood mother's warm hug, a bright light, and a big sacrifice. Melissa, who always wanted to be with her mom, no matter what. That's what made Dad moved.
Mario, Melissa, my little girl, my dear wife.
When the father found the mother and child, he was so happy. The villagers clapped their hands for joy. Deep down, the mother felt a strange and family feeling. She couldn't help but think of her little brother from years ago, who was about Melissa's age. She felt regretful for losing him because of her selfishness. No one knew that in a far corner of the forest, the dad was still watching over the family and the villagers. But at this moment, he also smiled with a loving look in his eyes.
Long, long ago, there was a vast land called Fairytopia, where was the perfect place for fairies to live. From forest fairies with magical wings or mermaids with graceful tails. They lived together in harmony and friendship, working together to build a beautiful world. But Laverna doesn't think so. She had a big plan. She wanted to bring all the fairies in Fairytopia together and make them bow down to her and follow her rules. Luckily, Alina, a brave fairy with wings, found out about the bad plan in time and stopped it. After that, her wings were taken away and she was to look up in a house in a swamp, where her dark magic could be controlled. Nobody thought Laverna was so tricky. She cooked up some really yucky poison from bad mushrooms and sent her missions to do, so she could come back again. You won't get away with this, you poison frogs. Poison frogs? No, those two idiots are the poisonous mushrooms. And you call me Big Brother, Max Big Brother? Max, have you heard? I will never take you to the powerful berry. I like stubborn prisoners who make my job more fun. This queen stick, I see that too. Just one drop, spreading from land to water, will destroy all living things it touches. Is that enough for you to consider taking me there? Haha. Never. Oh, it's so tough. Look, tick-tock, tick-tock. There's not much time left until it spreads into the sea and destroys the whole underwater kingdom. I guess it's about 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Stop, okay? I will take you to find the berry, but you must promise to leave the kingdom of Maymedia alone. Choose well, little fish.
Max, poisonous frog, have you caught the prince yet?
Of course, my queen. And you can't just sit there and eat it.
We won't be hurt by any magic, no matter if they're from the past, happening now, or in the future. We won't have to stay in that smelly but feel swamp anymore.
To protect Mermaidia, underwater palace and all fish people, Prince Finn had to listen to the 3 poisonous frogs. His only hope was that the message for help he sent to Lenina, the fairy who defeated Laverna many years ago.
No way! This can't be happening. She's supposed to be stuck in a swamp. I don't know what happened. I just walked past the rocky place and then Prince Finn was gone. The 3 poisonous frogs must have taken him. You need to see this with your own eyes. No, you should stay at Mia's house. This is not safe for a little girl.
Lenina flew all by herself to a rocky place near the ocean. She could easily see the strange blue pool that had been poisoned.
Look at this scary pond. It's being poisoned. What Mia says is true. We have to find Prince Finn fast, or Lavena's bad flan will happen. Finn! Where have you been gone for so long? You dare to let me climb the tree, so don't blame me. Who is that? That's Maria, a friend of that princess. What are you doing here, Maria? I told you this is too dangerous. Please go home quickly.
Huh?
Hello, I'm Lena. I'm also Finn's friend. Huh? I thought you very beautiful, but it's actually not what I thought. What?
Huh.
Listen, I know you, but Finn and I are dating here. Could you please give us some space? Dating? Finn has been taken by the poisoned frogs. I need to help him, or fairytale will completely fall under Lavena's feet. What? The poisoned frogs dare to take Finn, so I will save him. Wait, let's go together. I will do this by myself. Anyway, your fairy can breathe underwater. I have a way. You are still not back home, Maria. This sweet let me breathe underwater. That's how I get to play with my fishman friend whenever I want. Can I come with you? I really want to have stopped loving us too. Please. Alright, but you have to stay close to me. Hurry up. If you want to come with me, you need to move faster.
The 3 went diving into the ocean together. They swam deeper and deeper, but they still couldn't find Prince Finn.
Oh no, the ocean is too big to find the friends this way. What should we do then? Follow me. When I was little and got lost playing, my parents would find me using this special shell. The fishman family really respect the pearl goddess, and her magical pearl can show us when to find the friends. Oh, hello. Little Carrie has grown into such a beautiful girl. You're not lost anymore, are you, little one? Hi, Grandma, I came here. Little girl, you don't belong here, but I sense a deep connection to the ocean within you. If you seek what you desire, you must be prepared to pay a hefty price. What's wrong? What did I just say? Please tell me where Prince Finn is. The poisonous frog took him away, and I need to save him. I know, but I can't tell you. If you want to find Prince Finn, you must first prove your abilities. Let's go to the Desperate Depth and find the magic mirror. Desperate Depth? It's called like that because no one who has gone there has ever returned. If you're scared, go home. I'll find the friends. To be successful, you must know how to rely on each other, and you must be willing to make sacrifice. Sacrifice what? The desperate depths are very dangerous. You need to be strong enough to swim underwater to get there. That strength comes from your tail, not your wings. But I don't have a tail. So you must make a sacrifice. Trade your wings for a tail and go save the friends. Give up my wings? But can I get them back when I'm done? This isn't right. How can a fairy live without her wings? It's up to you. Think about it. I can only give you one gift. If you ever need it, use it to opt for a tail. Give up my wings? No way. Maybe she just wants to test it like a test. If we have to go down to the abyss, I have very strong tail. Don't worry. Oh yeah, you might be right. That's how it usually goes in fairy tales.
In no time at all, the Desperate Depths appear before the two girls. At first glance, they look very friendly, even somewhat beautiful.
Desperate Depth, we are right. Wow, this place looks more like a place of hope than despair. I've never seen anything so beautiful that was also desperate. I don't know either. No one has ever escaped from here to tell us what's inside. Do you think the god of Perth was telling the truth about the magic mirror? We have to believe her. This is the only clue to finding Finn. Ready? Follow closely behind me, Maria. Let's get started. I don't understand why everyone makes such a big deal about this place. It's not that bad. It's probably just a story to scare kids into staying close to home. I think the current is pretty strong here, don't you see? Strong? It's not strong at all. You just need to swim a little harder. I swam as hard as I could, Korea. Wait a minute, I can swim that fast, Korea. Korea. So you stay up there. I'll get the mirror. I can do it, don't worry. Korea. Oh. Lena, save me! I need to help Lena.
Will Carrier be able to save herself from the Desperate Depths? What will Lenia do in this situation? What will happen to Prince Finn and the land of Fairytopia? Find out in the next part of the story, The Mermaid Without a Tail and the Deep Sea Fairy Tale.